Welcome, folks, to beautiful Tempe, Arizona, and the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils. Sparky and the gang ready and fired up for this matchup. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense comes on the field to open this game. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking downfield, it's Cole. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Extending the play now. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
How about the quarterback scrambling here off of that bootleg? The defense, to their credit, took everything away downfield, thinking that they had a positive play, but instead, the quarterback shows how he can make them pay for it by using his legs.
Pitch to the back. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Sun Devils pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's swarmed by the defense.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The back's got it. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's got it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Missouri's offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact player. They're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
And there's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's tackled after the catch. That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up,
Or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
extra point, splits the uprights. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Gain moves the ball to the 38, another 1st down. Oh, it's a reverse. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
To throw, it's Cole. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete downfield. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coach has got to be proud.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's a quick grab. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the senior quarterback off target there, a little behind him. Incompletion sets up a second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Pass caught. Second down now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The back's got it on a counter. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Missouri now in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
And the extra point was up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Pitch play to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing it.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense.
They opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Important second down play coming up. They'll test the right side here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Defensive coordinator's got to be pleased. That's a 3rd down sack. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. It's an option look. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. He'll hand it off.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker. The Sun Devils are in the red zone. They'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first.
Got space, looking to score. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Caught in the flat by the running back. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Great move there. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
First and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Ball handed off. Just trucks the man. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off with some nice positive yards.
And he's brought down there.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And we're able to get him down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Point after, up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Well, he's got his man open downfield. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball.
And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker. I'm running down, just one play left here in the half. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there today in Tempe than you do? And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low line to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they... matters most.
And the Sun Devils will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He goes nowhere on third and short. I don't think he got it.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got fourth and inches.
There's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And here's the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They make the first down, brought down to the 31. And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? Scanning the field. It's Cole. Good catch made on the sideline. That's enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Sun Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here comes the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And the Sun Devils will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Defense getting very heavy here. Looking to stop the run. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. It's a run. Running back's got it. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. And they pick up the first on the ground. Jukes to get past the man. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
Well, the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. He'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. No huddle now for the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
He broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept it. He'll take a deep shot here. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yard count. Now it's second down here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down. And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Looking to throw it on first down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Offense facing a 3rd and long for 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Down he goes, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Coverage C makes the tackle to wrap up the 3rd period of play. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's hit as he throws it. Picked off, a crucial turnover. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape it. Down he goes. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
And back comes the Arizona State offense out of the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. And you've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
That's made on the sidelines, and that gain is enough to move the sticks. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to run the option. Quarterback keeps the football. He'll toss it to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution. And the Sun Devils are going to keep this drive rolling. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Cole. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some... in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Handoff from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. The game makes it 2nd and medium. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. That one moves the ball across the 40. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Can he get there on the ground? Right out of the 46, good enough for a 1st down. The offense going with the hurry up.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. You get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd. back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
One possession in the fourth. He's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed. They take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They're going to run it here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it. Offense.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. On the run, going to heave it downfield.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
They're trying to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. That run moves the ball to the 16.
By the running back. He's tackled at the 16-yard line. Third down.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking to throw. It's Cole. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. And the Sun Devils with 1st and 10 here. Here's the option play. QB decides to keep it here. Pitch to the back. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The Sun Devils pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And now the handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Takes the handoff again. And that run produces a decent gain.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Here we go. A crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
RPO gives the quarterback so many options, and it puts a lot on the defense. If you overcommit one way, the quarterback's going to make you pay for it. Here, the defense sat back, made it easy. Hand the ball off, let that running back get some good yards.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Running play called on 3rd and short. And the Sun Devils pick up enough for a 1st down here.
Here's a great example of back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, ASU. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball into the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Missouri, 28.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to create here on the move. It's caught downfield. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And he'll get there. Touchdown.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, the defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Your worst-case scenario, go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Eludes a tackle. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of. He sticks more than enough for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
On first down, it's play action. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Arizona State. They go in front in the final minute of play.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive with the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Fires it on the move. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made after a big gain. Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Important third down play coming up. pass complete to the running back. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. This crowd looking for a big 4th down stop. And it's picked off in the end zone. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Across midfield. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turn.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.